Good morning, everyone. Welcome to North Dakota Today. I'm Kristi here with Chris Berg.
And hopefully you had a great chance seeing the media shower last night. Did you see some of the videos we had?
I saw some of the videos and the
Awesome.
photos people sent, though, and I was like, oh, I didn't miss out.
We just saw one, too. Hopefully we'll share it for you at some point. It'll be up on our Facebook page, but there was one where there was a bunch of deer and some guys. Did you see that? It was awesome.
I did see that one. You all of a sudden see a flash, and all the deer are like, what?
Yeah. So if you don't know what we're talking about, go to our Facebook page. You can see some videos there, and it's been just going bonkers on social media. Coming up on today's show, New Year's resolutions that will protect you from scammers.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to fall victim to anything that you're trying to sign up for online, so you got to be careful. Plus, we are making one of those classic deli sandwiches. It's going to melt in your mouth. A Reuben. That's what we're going to be making. Plus, Aji Berg is back. She's going to be showing us some stylish things for the winter time, New Year's, especially if you want that kind of new me, new look.
I was kind of hoping you were going to say spring fashion, but
No,
we're not quite there yet.
Not quite yet. Not yet.
Are we going to talk about, are you guys going to talk about the big event on Sunday?
I hope so. 75th?
I have no idea.
70,
I just keep hearing that the Golden Globes are on Sunday.
75th? Who remembers what number they're on? I don't remember.
Ask Omniscient Tony. Is Omniscient Tony here? He'll know.
I don't know. Lisa, Golden Globes, how many years are we on? Oh, we'll have to ask Google. I'll look it up. Look it up while you're doing weather.
Okay. Okay, that sounds good.
Because I'm probably gonna want to plug my ears.
Okay.
What'd you say, you want?
Exactly.
75th.
Oh, that's a big one.
I was
Man,
right.
You just pulled it out of nowhere, Larson.
No, I didn't.
That was
I saw a
impressive.
commercial running for it on TV, so I knew it was 70-something. I just couldn't remember.
All right, let's get to weather. Lisa Green, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Well, I'm having some trouble. All of my data just dropped out of my computer. So, right. Well, I have some stuff to show, and we could talk about that too. But first of all, video we've got here of live video on our Skycam of snow that's coming down still here in Fargo Moorhead. We're seeing that snow impacting your morning drive. So easy does it. We've got reports of anywhere from 1 inch to 2.5 inches of snow that's fallen with this round that started up late last night and continues to move through the valley here this morning. So that's eventually going to pull away. We'll end up with just some cloudy conditions and perhaps a couple of snowflakes as well from time to time, a few flurries here today. So here's a look at your hourly planner for Fargo. Temperatures kind of right around 0 throughout the daytime hours, and we might even get a couple of degrees above this if we continue that climb here today. But a high right now of around 1 degree here in Fargo, and the wind should be light. That's what's been so nice with this snow, is that wind has been a lot lighter here this morning, and so it's just kind of been falling nice and softly, and there's some pretty big flakes too, and that's added up. Just be careful, of course, if you're going to be out driving in this here again today. Wind is out of the southeast right now, but gradually it'll become more northeasterly here this morning. So we'll check out your hour-by-hour planner, your temperatures here. We're looking at some numbers that are going to work their way up. We're currently at the 0 degree range right now, so our numbers might even look a little bit warmer than this for places like Fargo. But the bottom line is, if you're in southeastern North Dakota, you're more likely to have some positive numbers on the positive side of 0 here today. And if you're up north into the east, a lot colder, because a lot of us in places like Baudette and Roseau and Bemidji starting off in the 20s below to near 30 below in that area. So it's going to be more of a struggle to warm up there. You will see those temperatures rise. It won't be by much. We'll end up still below the 0 degree mark. And part of the reason, a colder air mass there, and that's also where we've had clear skies, so we got to see the fireball that zipped across the sky last night in more of those locations. Now ahead for tonight, as we see this system pull away, our temperatures will drop, and we're going to end up with another kind of frigid night for us here tonight, especially up in the northeast again. So we'll take a look at that in a moment, but one of our beautiful scenes that we get this time of year, sundogs, and this was right at sunrise in the Stephen area. Thanks, Kristen, for another beautiful photo there. And here's a look at your 7-day planner. We've got 1 for your high today, maybe warmer than that. And then tomorrow, again, a frigid start to your morning. We'll be in the teens below in Fargo. And then we start to make that turnaround. We'll add a few more degrees to our highs tomorrow, but we'll really notice it this weekend. Teens to some 20s with some snow showers Saturday night and into early Sunday. So a little bit of snow, but with that comes milder weather. And this is kind of holding off one more day, so we're going to have it continue into Monday. So another mild day on Monday. And we kind of go back and forth a little bit here in the extended planner, but it's just nice to get a break. And we have no numbers on our 7-day planner, at least high temperatures, that are negative, and that's just a relief. Exactly.
Yay.
Exactly. So that's good. And if you're headed to Frisco, once you pass the snow that we're getting here today, if you're driving down this morning, you'll end up with some pretty good weather, relatively speaking. And of course, once you're down in Frisco, high temperatures right around 50 degrees. And that would be nice
At least
for those who are going.
It looked sunny down there too. I was looking at some people's pictures from yesterday when they were already there.
Yes.
And it looked to be sunny, and that always helps you feel a little bit warmer when you can kind of soak in the sun too.
Yeah, I think they're going to have some pretty nice weather for the next couple of days. It's Sunday that there's a question mark. There's a system that's going to be moving through the center part of the country that might impact anybody who's driving back on Sunday. So definitely want to make sure you have your Valley News Live weather app on hand. You can check on things there.
It was all right though. It was pretty.
Everyone seems kind of chill about these meteors flying that close to Earth. Should we be this chill, or is there something for us to be concerned about?
Well, no, it's just a typical, we get meteor showers that are like clockwork. We know when they're coming, and this is I believe a quadranted meteor shower is what it's called.
Word of the day.
Yes, quadranted.
Is that a bug? Or?
It sounds like it, doesn't it? Typically, they're named after the part of the sky that it appears that the meteors are coming from. So there's the Perseid meteor shower. It looks like it's coming from the constellation Perseus. And so anyway, that's peaking. It actually peaked last night and this morning. So that fireball kind of coincided with that. So I wasn't really expecting
trivia, I want you as my partner.
I know. I was just
I'm
thinking,
just like,
I don't know any of these words, but it sounds good coming from Lisa.
Let me push up my nerd glasses.
That was outstanding.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
You bet.
Quadranted. Did I already get the word wrong?
Didn't she say some like star formation out of that too? That was like, what? What was the star formation? Perseus?
Oh,
or?
Perseus. Yeah,
Perseus.
for the Perseid meteor shower.
Perseid.
Did you know that, or did you look that up this morning?
Oh, I know that. That's what
She knows everything.
Okay, what time do the flights arrive in Denver today?
Oh my gosh. Well, probably one every couple of minutes.
Are any
I
flights going to be
imagine.
delayed today because of weather? Because that's what someone asked me earlier today.
Oh, they
East
did?
Coast has a lot of problems right now. So if there were any planes that were supposed to head this way and maybe head to Dallas, they're going to have some trouble, but nothing really here.
She's our flight attendant. She is our
telling you.
meteorologist. She is our
And the way that-
astronomer.
Exits are to your front and to the rear.
The way she
wings.
just dropped, like, oh yeah, I knew Perseus. Like, who doesn't know that? I was just like,
Quadranted.
wow.
Thank you, Lisa.
Bet.
Okay, hey, we want to make sure that people know Monster Jam Triple Threat Series coming back to the Fargo Dome. It's always a really fun time for the whole family to go out to. A little loud, but that's okay. You can buy the headphones or put in some earplugs, and you have a chance to win some tickets. All you have to do is head to valleynewslive.com or head to our website, ndtoday.tv. You click up on the contest tab, and then you just put yourself in to enter to win. Now, each winner is going to get 4 vouchers to a Monster Jam show, and those shows are going to be either February 2nd or on the 3rd.
Which is a Friday or Saturday, right?
Kind of a fun time, too. Yeah, I think so.
Because then on Sunday, you can go see JT at the Super Bowl.
There you go.
Also, this Saturday, we've got you covered from literally today through the game on
Starting
Saturday.
last night, if you missed
Starting
last night.
even.
Yeah.
The road to Frisco. So yeah, last night, and then obviously we're going to have a bunch of people that will update you throughout the day today on our newscast, and then Friday night, this is a great event. Be sure and join us for the Pro Seat.
Okay, I was following her on all of her different social media accounts and just kind of seeing all the fun that they're already getting to have. But don't get us wrong, when you're looking at all the fun that they get to have, they're also working hard down there. But she got to meet up with Nicole Johnson, who used to work here.
Oh, nice.
So they were kind of hanging out, and I saw them starting to do some work together, kind of doing some things.
Have you ever
getting ready for
traveled
the show.
with Morgan and Dave Erickson before?
I've traveled with Dave a number of times, but I've never traveled with Mike Morgan. But he looks like he'd be a hoot to travel with.
He's great, but they starve you. Like, we went down to Frisco a couple years ago. I was starving, and these guys are like, no, we got to go get this story. No, I'm like, guys, just please, right there. There's food right there.
You need to bring Snicky snacks in your pocket or something.
They're like, no, I'm like, oh my gosh. So when they went out the next day, I was like, look, I'm not going with you guys. I'm going with somebody else because I need to eat. I mean, it was so funny because they were in the zone.
But I feel like that's something that's good, is they're always like hungry to get the best and the next thing. And so it's a good thing, but it's also like,
I know.
I need to refuel.
And the funny part was, too, is you could tell, like, the East started to get a little bit snippy towards the end of the day. Like, there was a little bit of road rage and stuff. I was like, man, y'all need to eat. That's the problem. Like, shut up, Burke. We need to get the story. You know, like, okay, I'll leave you alone.
Next time, Chris is just going to open up his suit jacket and it's going to be like goldfish, bugles, gummy worms, like Swedish fish.
My point is these guys are down there hustling, and it shows from the great stories they get, the feedback they get us, and the insight. So it's good to see.
Well, yeah. And they got to travel there with the team. But for a lot of people, for the NDSU football team, it's been a long road to reach the championship and this coming weekend in Frisco. But for some of the fans, the super fans, the road gets to be even longer. As Lisa said, today's going to be a huge travel day. A group of 19 actually drove more than 1,000 miles to get to the FCS championship game. They're doing it in a souped-up Greyhound bus that you can see here.
Awesome.
They've added some fun curtains. They've got lots of friends on board. This so-called magic bus used to be a Greyhound that seated 57, and they took out half of the seats, replaced them with a kitchen and a bathroom, and they look like they're ready to cheer the Bison on for Saturday and Friday night.
It's going to be a great game.
Fun. Look at that. That's what I need to get invited on next time.
Do we have a live hit tomorrow morning for everybody?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
good.
actually, yeah, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., Mike Morgan's going to be coming in from Frisco, Texas. He'll be joining us live on here. So that will be kind of fun to have an update on how things are going to go and what's going to come that night and that weekend.
All right, let's pick one of your, these are fortune-telling cards?
Hey, I got some cards from Nicole Ray this morning. So do you want to pick one? These are her practice affirmation card. Okay, so don't look, but pick one. This will be your affirmation for the day.
I can feel this is going to be a doozy. Ask for guidance, trust yourself, practice going towards, create what you need.
Ooh.
Love these cards.
Ooh. Okay, I just drew. Love is within you. This love is abundant and true, brave and patient, creative and authentic, strong and enough.
Nice.
I'm full of love today.
You're on the love bus,
I'm full of love today. And actually, she's going to be on our show on Monday. So if anyone's made a New Year's resolution or they just want to be a better self in 2018, I always love working with her. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do another one-on-one with her because she just makes you feel good about the life choices that you're making every day.
Have you done the 108 thing though that she talks about? I don't know if I can do that.
I just finished this morning. I finished my 108th affirmation, or my I am.
But did you do it all in one sitting, or did you?
Well, I'd finished what was left from, I think, a different time when she was on the show. So I finally finished that 108, but I don't write out 108 every day. But sometimes I do, like I've noticed, like I'll stop myself and be like, oh, I am happy, I am this, I'm, confident, I am strong, I am hungry for a Reuben sandwich. But I've told her, I said, ever since she's come on our show, there'll be times when you start to get that monkey brain, like, what if this happens? What if I can't get this done? And then I just stop myself and I go, Nicole Ray would say, like, just stop yourself, put your hand in your heart and just get yourself grounded. And then tackle your tasks. Yeah. So it's definitely something you got to work on every day. She'll be working with us on Monday. But coming up on today's show, coming up next, you want to stick around because we're going to tell you how not to get scammed this year. We definitely can't have that happen to us. So that's coming up.